Still on roads, data from the National Road Safety Authority indicates that 275 road crashes were recorded between December 24 to December 26 during Christmas last year. Out of the total number of crashes recorded during the period, 53 deaths were recorded, while 363 persons sustained injuries. The National Road Safety Authority and the Ghana Police Service identify overspeeding, reckless driving, drunk driving, and absent-mindedness as some of the major causes of the crashes during the Yuletide. Rejoice Emefa Besu has more on this report.
Accra has been identified as a hotspot where most cases of road crashes are recorded during the Christmas holidays. This is because of the many entertainment event lineup from 1st December through to January 2nd. Most of the attendees to these events are youth entertainment enthusiasts who love to take a risk to enjoy themselves. The National Road Safety Authority reports that most of them who are engaged in the crashes are either tired, drunk, or are engrossed in happy moments of music and dancing behind the steering wheel. The National Road Safety Authority has thus launched this annual Christmas Drive Safe campaign dubbed Stop Speeding, Stay Alive to sensitize road users on the need to protect their lives and that of other motorists. Engineer David Adonton is the Director General of the National Road Safety Authority.
No one has the right to exhibit lawlessness, misconduct himself or herself on the road in a manner that will undermine the rights of others to use the road space. Excessive speeding is the root cause of fatal crashes globally and in Ghana. Now, ensuring reduction in travel speeds in compliance with maximum speed limit laws and regulations, that is 90 kilometers per hour on the highways, 50 kilometers per hour in towns and settlements, 30 kilometers per hour in schools and crowded areas. It is only on the motorway that the expectation is that we move not more than 100.
Engineer David Adonton also revealed plans and preparations by his outfit to ensure crash-free Christmas. He called out road users to be vigilant when plying the road space this Christmas.
The authority has stepped up education at lorry terminals and seriously engaging the leadership of road transport operators and drivers. We are also seriously engaging the clergy and their respective congregations in churches. We are the mosques. We have the targeted groups and preparing to set up teams with the police to populate the road space with coordinated enforcement. Removal of unprescribed lamps and use of logbooks shall be in full force during this period. MTTD of the Ghana Police Service will put their automated enforcement operations known as Traffic Tech, also popularly known as PIAO, to test this Christmas season to electronically detect and apprehend those who will flout speed and red light regulations. I want to say that this Christmas, as a road user, do not be distracted by the joy, the excitement, the merrymaking, among others, which always associate with Christmas. Let us remain focused. Let us be alert, even as we walk along across the road. Let us avoid excessive speeding when we find ourselves driving or riding, in order that we can stay alive during the Christmas period and even beyond. We always say that road safety is a shared and collective responsibility.
Meanwhile, some entertainment enthusiasts are already excited about the Christmas season and the main event lined up in the capital.
I used to go to Alcoholic. Yeah, I'll be going to Alcoholic this December. Yeah. Because I'm a SAC fan. Maybe I'll think about going to Wonderland or Beam concert. Yeah.
Go to Labadi Beach, view the sea. Yeah, so...
For the Ghana Police Service and the National Road Safety Authority, the Stop Speeding, Stay Alive campaign is a shared responsibility. Rejoice Semefakbis's report read to you.
Well, we're joined on the line by Head of Corporate Affairs at the National Road Safety Authority, Simbiat Werdu. We're grateful for your time this morning, sir. Let me ask, what is the different thing that you would do to prevent crashes this year?
Thank you very much for having me in the studios today. Like my Director General rightly put it, we are going to carry out sensitization and education at various terminals and churches. We also collaborate with our stakeholders to carry out some enforcement exercises. And also the MTTD of the Ghana Police Service is also going to put out the automated enforcement operations known as the Traffic Tech DH to test drivers who go beyond the posted speed limits. We are also going to ensure that the vehicles that leave various terminals are inspected across the country before they leave the terminals, among other activities that have been put in place. So if you ask about what we are going to do differently, these are what we are.
Well, Simbiat, I don't know, but for viewers, but this has been going on for some time, education and whatnot. But what seems to be the problem that is rearing its head such that these things keep happening? Seem to be losing Simbiat Weirdu, the head of corporate affairs, the National Road Safety Authority, and she's been telling us what her outfit is doing to ensure that road crashes are reduced, especially in the Yuletide season. I mean, there's so many crashes, 53 deaths, and that have been reported since then. She joins us again, hopefully on a clearer line. Simbiat, if you can hear me, I'm asking, what really is the problem? Because the issue of education has been done over the years, but doesn't seem to be reducing the number of crashes that we experience every year. What really is the problem?
That leave the terminals are not in the right conditions. And so what we are bringing up differently is to ensure that the vehicles that leave the terminals are inspected rightly. We are making sure that the vehicle's structure, the vehicle's brakes, lamps, tires are all in good conditions before they leave the terminals. So our inspectors will be visiting the terminals to inspect, to ensure that the vehicles are inspected before they leave the terminals. One of the problems that bringing up its head is the fact that most of the vehicles are not in right shape, apart from the behavioral part, which is the drivers going beyond the posted speed limits. That is the reason why we are not leaving out the education. We are complementing it with inspections at the terminal. And also, together with our stakeholder agencies, we will also be on the road to complement the education and inspections with enforcement, coordinated enforcement exercises on the road to ensure that drivers who disregard the traffic regulations are penalized.
Right, and your boss mentioned the issue of clergy, involving the clergy in your education. What kind of response are you expecting to get from that angle?
All right, so our objective is to get a lot of people sensitized, and so we are not only targeting commercial drivers, we are targeting private drivers as well. And most of the private drivers could be gotten at the churches and the mosque. And so when we visit there, our objective is to meet drivers and other road users who are not found at the terminals, to sensitize them on the regulations, to ensure that they are safe on the roads.
Grateful for your time, Corporate Affairs Head at the National Road Safety Authority, Simbiat Weirdu there.